lovely good evening to you all from Cambodia, Phnom Penh, Cambodia. That's right, that's me, Rob Hammond here. Yes, and I want to talk a little bit today about what I do and all the things that I do to help people get healthy and live longer lives, as well as Cambodia, what I'm doing in Cambodia, why I'm even here. Those are the purposes. So it's quite funny sometimes. I post a ton of TikTok videos, about 20 a day, because it's a very popular app, as we all know, and it works. I post on YouTube every day, two, 3 shorts, and I try to do one 5 to 10 minute video every day also. So for some reason, some people just don't like you, right? No matter what you do, no matter how kind you are, no matter how funny you are, no matter how caring you are, no matter how much you care about help people, giving people, empathetic and so on, which is what I am, because my main job is a health coach, nutritionist, with which I help people regain their optimal health. That's what I do. I used to be a businessman, I used to be an Olympic skier. I dropped all that and I studied nutrition and everything about living a healthy lifestyle with a very special program by the Primal Health Coach Institute in Los Angeles, founded by the famous Mark Sisson, who's been doing this for 25 years. So I help people, yet still I get comments from people saying, oh, you're just talking about you, how great you are, how wonderful you are. Well, that's just not true. If I tell people here on YouTube or Facebook or other channels like TikTok about what I'm doing and what services I provide, I'm not saying I'm the best. I'm not saying I'm the only one that can do it. I'm just saying what I do. Some clown said to me that, oh, you're the expert of this, you're the expert of that. You're just a big mouth and a big talker. Why? Why, I ask? I'm successful at what I do, and I have a long track record of 9 years helping people lose weight and getting fit again. And that's what I do all the time. I'm 55, I'm lean as fuck, and I used to be 98 kilos, and that wasn't funny because I had a stroke and I was horribly depressed and a big mess. So I actually take action and help people. I charge a fee for it, naturally. I write ebooks about the subject, how to lose weight, regain your strength, how to regain your healthy mind, positive mindset. I've written ebooks about food, I've written ebooks about life lessons and so on. Also about bodyweight training, calisthenics. It's a 200-page ebook, right, with loads and loads of videos. You should download those ebooks. The links are in they're in this description of the video, and they're also on my website, www.robshealthcoach.com. Why not? They're not expensive, $19 to $29, something like that. And if you just read 1 or 2 of those ebooks, you will understand what to do to make your body healthy and your mind clear, fog-free, and really productive and strong. So that's it. That's what I do. So please don't. There is no reason to question me. There is no reason to say that I'm a selfish bastard full of myself. No, that's not the case. I used to be that way before I started this, but I changed my life. I changed my lifestyle from being selfish and arrogant and being materialistic to being minimalistic and very humble. But I do have to point out what I do, because I need to do the marketing to get the clients in and to get people to understand what I do across the globe. Because I can't just do it in Cambodia, and I do it online. And I do a lot. So besides the nutrition and health coaching, those are the main 2 things. I do a lot of digital media, digital marketing on Facebook, on Instagram, on TikTok, on other platforms like LinkedIn and whatnot. And I'm very successful and good at it. So I also work for third parties as a freelancer. I market their restaurants, hotels, guest houses, coffee shops, anything that falls in that hospitality category, or anything else for that matter. I've done social media and writing, by the way. I'm a copywriter too, a very good writer, I have to say, because I've been in the top 10 on medium.com for many, many years until they kicked me out and didn't like my content, because the CEO changed and he didn't like what I had to say about food and how the food industry is killing people. So, I've proven my worth as a writer. Being top 10 out of 300,000 writers, I think says something about your writing. So, I've worked with a famous electrical boat company owned by Conrad Bergstrom in Sweden, Stockholm, Sweden, called X-Shore. I've worked with a great Balinese wine company called Isola, owned by an Italian guy and a local Balinese. I've worked with fruits, raw pressed juice companies. I've worked with, God, I can't even remember, I've worked with 20 different companies or so writing about the consumer products, look at all the pigeons go, and whatever they're making, because I understand it. I don't just write about or copyright about health, wellness, fitness, and healthy lifestyle. I write about other areas in which I feel comfortable about, which I understand. You know, I knew nothing about electric boats before I was approached by Conrad and asked to write the brochure and on the website for them. So yeah, that's another thing I do. So the digital marketing, the copywriting, my own blogging, my own book writing. I'm now writing a book about Cambodia, the ultimate guide to Cambodia and how to make it here. It's going to include everything you need to know without all the bullshit, okay, that lots of other these books contain. So that'll be out in 2 weeks or so. And then I also do business consulting, for example, because I've been in business for 30 years. So I recently helped the ladies from China set up shop in Brighton, the UK, and it was very successful because I know the ropes and ties. She needs to get the visa sorted out because she's Chinese. It's very complicated, difficult, costs money, but I got it all done within a week. You know, plus the bank account and so on and so forth. So this is what I do. I'm Rob Hammond. I've had a long life. You know, I've got a very colourful background with lots of experience and successes and failures. You know, I've failed at plenty of things too. You know, I've had two companies gone bankrupt on me. I had 2 or 3 or 4 others being very successful. You know, the financial crisis was the reason for me to wind down those companies or bankrupt them even, because nobody paid us because nobody had any money. And we were running the company on credit because we had to pay our producers in advance in China and India. It takes 6 months to get the goods. From the time you pay, by the time you get them to the shops, 3-4 months. It takes 2 months to get paid because the retailers work on credit, and they then don't have any money, they didn't sell anything, and the whole fucking thing collapsed like so many thousands of other businesses did, or millions, and nobody got the blame for it. No bankers got blamed, even though they caused it. The American bankers with their dodgy mortgages, if you remember. So that's it. I do a lot of things, I offer a lot of services, and the other one that I want to talk about is the Cambodia service, because I'm getting an awful lot of people asking me now, based on my TikTok videos, on Facebook too, and also here, the Cambodia videos I do a lot of. I do primarily videos about Cambodia now because I love it so much, but I do mix in my health and fitness stuff as well, and like something like this, which is it's not a promotional video, it's an explanatory video. So I provide services here. I help people get set up, I help people with the visas, I help people find apartments, I help them let them know where to go shopping for cheap, for good quality, instead of getting dicked around by real estate agents and going to the expensive shops and wasting a lot of time and money, which I did in the beginning 3 years ago when I first came here. So I offer that service too. Why? Because I can. I've been here for so long, I know Cambodia like my back pocket. I'm even meeting a minister tomorrow with whom I'll be talking about tourism and how we can help market or push up the marketing, improve the marketing in Cambodia to bring in more tourists and also retirees and other people who want to live and work here, because you can work in Cambodia. It's not like any other Southeast Asian countries where you can't, or it's very difficult to. You need to have you can do one thing, it's expensive in Indonesia, you need to be employed. It's very, very complicated and very difficult in Thailand, Indonesia, Vietnam, Laos, everywhere. Here it's easy, it costs next to nothing and you can work for yourself, like I do. So, that's another thing I provide because I can. So please don't be jealous about it. Just if you want help, if you want information about all the things that I mentioned, just contact me and we can sort something out. There's a guy flying out from the UK tomorrow. He's arriving on Wednesday. I'm meeting him on Thursday. He wants to change his life and become, find a purpose again, he said. And I'm going to help him do that because that's part of my plan, my program as a health coach. I do physical improvements and also mental improvements too, because that's what you've got to do. With a healthy body comes a healthy mind. That's my rule. And the other phrase I have is living life by following natural principles, which means spending lots of time in nature, walking, swimming, doing training outside, outdoors with the sun, and also eating natural foods, which for me is mostly meat, fish, eggs, seafood, animal fats, and a few other things. Pretty much zero carbohydrates and no sugar at all. No processed foods, no junk, no nothing. That's it. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video and my explanation of who I am and what I do. I'm not showing off at all. I'm just letting people know, because why? I need to also market myself. I need to get clients coming in, and because they come and go, you know, they don't stay with me forever. So it's important to let people know what I do and why I do it and how I do it. And working with me is easy. You will see, you'll love it. Quite simple. All right, guys, I'll see you in the next video. Have a good one. Be safe, be careful, and don't do anything stupid. All right, guys, bye-bye.
Thanks for watching Rob's Health Crunch. Don't forget to give this video a like if you enjoyed it and subscribe to my channel. There is more great content on the way from me about Cambodia, health, fitness, wellness, real healthy food, and great lifestyle habits. Don't forget to enable notifications so you'll know when the latest video is posted. Until then, here's some other great content I think you will enjoy.